never thought I would be doing. A Helluva Boss retrospective. Um, I was a big fan for a while. I really liked Helluva Boss. But for some reason, I stopped watching it after a while. I kind of dropped the show. As people do. Not everyone's going to watch every show forever. So, obviously, I ended up dropping Helluva Boss. I think the last episode I watched was Ghost Fuckers. Yeah, it was Ghost Fuckers. Actually, let's check how long ago Ghost Fuckers came out. Okay, 4 months ago. So obviously, it hasn't been that long. But I haven't rewatched Helluva Boss, like pilot, episode one, like season one, um, since the season one finale, lost episode, the Kesha episode. How long ago was that? Looks like a while. Here we go. About a year ago. It's been a while. I don't remember a lot. I remember the basic plot points. I'm gonna know what happens, but you can only let's just close those. You can only not remember so much. So let's get into it. And obviously I'm gonna be pausing a lot. That is a guarantee, and I want you guys to be aware that I'm gonna be pausing a lot because a lot of people expect reactors to just sit there and just watch it. But no, no, we're gonna be watching. We're gonna be basically deep diving into Helluva Boss and talk about what's wrong with it, what's good with it, and just come to the determination of whether or not Helluva Boss was actually good or not. So, without further ado, we're going all the way back to the pilot. Now, for those that don't know, the pilot was released over 5 years ago. It's going to be six this year. Let me just take a sip of water. Oh, that's some good water. So yeah, no, this was released around the same time as the Has Been Hotel pilot. I was someone who would say that Helluva Boss is better than Has Been Hotel. That's the kind of person I was, and so I just got done rewatching Has Been, and so we're gonna go through this and see, is Helluva Boss better than Has Been? Is it good at all? How's the writing? So, without further ado, we can just get right into it. I'll try not to be too harsh on this episode in particular because again it is the pilot and a lot of pilots are lost media, like a great example, the Family Guy pilot. They just found it like a couple days ago, and it's up on YouTube if you want to go watch it. It's actually pretty funny. It's like the first episode except if it's only Seth MacFarlane. It's not bad though. I actually really liked it. Point being, I can't judge the pilot too harshly. They changed a lot of things. I think they also changed like a couple voice actors, but I can't be too sure.
All right, now I know business has been a bit slow lately. Yes, it's no one's fault, okay? I'm not naming any names here. Moxie, now does anyone have any bright ideas on how we can get business drumming up again?
I will say one thing I'm noticing already. Um, Sometimes the movement has sound effects. And like, I don't know, I had like this vivid flashback of fucking Johnny Test. Like, listen, you hear like
All
whoosh,
right, now I know business has been a bit slow lately. Yes,
whoosh,
it's no one's fault,
whoosh.
okay? I'm not naming any names
Like,
here. Moxie, now does anyone have any bright ideas on how we can get business drumming up again?
What about a car wash?
This is hell, Millie. No one cares about cars being clean here, okay? Whoa, what about a billboard?
We can't afford a billboard, sir.
Helpful, Moxie. Really glad you're in the room right now. Have you guys forgotten what service we provide? Those were the good times.
it's a bit jarring going back and watching pilots because one thing I want to say, it's like obviously they need to tell us what IMP does, and they're going to later in the episode. they show us the IMP song. But here it's like, did you forget what service we provide? And then he just turns on the TV and it's just conveniently them killing people. And so obviously it's going to be like, oh, wow. Oh, no, they kill people. That's their job. But, like, I don't know. It feels kind of, like, stilted. Like, it really doesn't need to be there. Just being like, oh, we need to remind the characters so we can tell the audience. But the characters obviously know. Something like that just feels out of place.
Don't need any reminding, sir, considering you blew most of our salaries on an obnoxious TV ad last week. One that
Okay, I thought it was later in the episode. They're about to show it, like, right now.
paid to have run for a full 3 hours on a channel nobody watches.
Hey, excuse me. What's obnoxious about a super fun jingle, alright? It's a fun distraction when an advertisement's spitting bullshit.
People love musicals, sir.
Exactly, Millie. And we're basically doing a musical. Are you gonna crush my musical theater dreams like my dad did?
Sir,
Ironic that Moxie's the one that's into musicals later on.
Talking to me, crushing my dreams of being who I truly am inside.
Are you trying to crush his dreams, Moxie?
what?
I thought I knew you.
Can't believe you, Moxie, after I made you Employee of the Month.
Okay, sir. I'm sorry. A commercial jingle is not comparable to musical theater. Nobody actually likes the jingles.
I liked it.
Do not agree with him in front of me.
Oh my god, I snorted.
Island, and I'm the founder of IMP. Are you a piece of shit who got yourself sent to hell, or are you an innocent soul who got fucked over by someone else?
After lovingly killing my wife for fucking a delivery man, you can imagine my surprise when I wound up here, after the state of Ohio killed me. I really wish I could the jogger saw me hiding the
You know, looking back, it's obnoxious. I hate meme culture, you know?
Take care of your unfinished business by
Oh, wow. Wait, hold on.
taking out anyone who
Oh, it's too quiet, isn't it? We're gonna turn that up.
screwed you over when you were
Yeah, that's
alive.
When you want somebody gone and you don't want to wait too long, call
The immediate murder professionals. And grenade or cyanide will make it look like suicide. The immediate murder professionals.
We do our job so well.
Because we come straight out of hell.
We'll kill your husband or your wife, or even let you keep the knife with the immediate murder profession.
Was that an animation error? Hold on.
Profession.
Blitzo's eyes are like solid red here with the yellow slit. Isn't that like what he originally looked like or something? Hold on. Like that's what he looked like. Yeah, look. See, you know, you got the solid red eyes and the maybe like they were gonna keep this design for Blitz. Kind of almost looks like it, minus, you know, the change to the horns. But, you know, obviously there's the red eyes. I wonder if they had to... Because that's kind of like... He just kind of appears. I don't think there's an animation of him coming out of the bush. Okay, no, there is. There's a slight animation of him coming out of the bush. Maybe it's just something they missed.
Doctor, he's not responding.
Oh, what a stat! It didn't do anything.
Damn it. I'm not losing another one. Clear!
It's just Brandon Rogers.
Holy shit, it actually worked. He appears to be in stable condition, but he'll need surgery. Now, what insurance provider do you freaks have?
The fuck is
Fuck is
insurance?
insurance?
Yeah, okay. Good. Wonderful.
Kids die for free.
I just don't understand why they would include that in the jingle. I get like it's for the joke.
I'd like to go on record and say that incident was Luna's fault. Dispatch is supposed to give us the right info on the target. It's very simple.
Oh,
You know, it's taking time to introduce the characters and the tropes that they fall under, you know? Yeah, gotta make sure that their tropes are well established, gang.
sit on a dick, Moxie.
You sit! Sit on a... and the... do your job!
Hey, now we don't blame our screw-ups on Luna, okay? She didn't do anything wrong.
Are you kidding me, sir? She's awful.
Hey, be nice to Luna.
Hello, IMP.
Happy adoption anniversary, Looney. I got you a little something.
Is it a cure for syphilis?
Oh.
Then I don't want it!
I'm sorry, the spiders.
God damn it.
You know, obviously,
Excuse me.
it's like a lot of people will like to point this out that a lot of pilots, they just make all their characters tropes, and you know, it's so obviously what they're doing. You know, Moxie's the spineless worker, Luna rebellious teen, Millie has no character, the doting wife, I guess. You know, Charlie on the screen, nice Easter egg. Who else is there? Oh yeah, Blitz. Oh my god, I forgot Blitz. I should just end it. You know, Blitz. I'm not sure what trope he falls under. Silly boss? Yeah, kind of silly boss. You know, like Michael from The Office.
Did you just fax me an ad for weight loss?
No.
What? Why would anyone send me this?
Come on. You know why.
Whoever left the fucking avocado salad in the fridge, I'm taking...
I mean, it is kind of weird seeing the animation like this. Like, look at Luna's mouth.
You know why.
That's like, I don't know. It's weird. Obviously, I can't. It's very well animated, but still, it's like...
What? Why would anyone send me this?
It's weird.
Come on. You know why.
It's like borderline front-facing. I think we get a front-facing Luna right here, right? Like, look at that. That I don't know. Why her head is so big.
Fucking avocado salad in the fridge. I'm taking it because I have
Like, look at that.
worst hangover right now.
Why would you drink on a work night?
I'm hungover from this morning, dumbass.
Isn't that my one?
You know what? I can't take this assault right now. I need to blow off some fucking steam.
Oh, interesting. I think that's cool. The little horns poking out of the carriage. I don't know if that's a, you know, attention to detail. I like it.
Blitz, that clingy rich asshole is on the phone, says it's urgent, wants to talk to you.
Sounds a little DTF-y.
Oh, God, it
Down
was
to
one
fuck.
time! If I hadn't slept with that privileged asshole, none of us would have access to the living world.
You what?
If there's one thing you can say, I think the future of Helluva Boss, they really changed their intentions with it. Because I mean, like, obviously this is so comedy focused, and it's literally it's The Office, right? It's like the opening to Human Resources, you know, the Big Mouth spinoff is like, is this more like The Office or Big Mouth? Or like the opening to Farzar, where they're like, is this more like Rick and Morty or whatever? It's more like shut your fucking mouth. I like Farzar. Okay. I like bad shows. Maybe one day we'll watch Farzar. Who knows? But yeah, I don't know. It's so obvious. Like, it was meant to originally be a comedy, I think. And then along the way, they changed it and put a lot of effort into the writing, from what I remember. So,
Fuck. Oh,
goodbye, Blitz. And hello, Stella.
sorry, I fucked your husband.
Look at her. Look at how different her design is. Hold on. I can pause that better.
Oh, shit!
Okay, look at her. This is Stella now. Look how she used to look. Look at that. It's just like, it's so different, dude. So much thinner, and like the eyes different. Man, they changed the design. Hello, other Ars Goetia. Hello, Ars Goetia with fat tits. Like, what? What's your deal, lady? I want to know more about her. She's an owl. It's a cool design.
I fucked your husband. I heard you already! Oh, what can I do you for this time, Stolas?
There's a political candidate causing trouble up on Earth for a few of my associates. He's trying to convince people global warming exists.
Oh my god, Al Gore is canon.
Well, yes, but more people die if nothing is done about it. and it gets lonely here.
Okay, well, yeah, that makes sense.
You know what happens when I'm lonely, Blitzy?
God, fucking damn it.
When I'm lonely, I
They
become
completely
hungry.
changed his voice too.
And when I become
completely
hungry,
different voice actor.
I want to choke on that red of yours, your salad, and lick all of your before taking out your and with more teeth until you're screaming like a fucking baby.
Eat this. And then you know that bridge over the freeway?
Yeah?
Shit off it. Look, the point is, Luna is a valued member of our family, and we don't get rid
Barbie wire.
of family.
We aren't a family, sir. You are
Nice
the
of you.
boss. We are the employees. You treat her like she's some troubled teenager. She's more like a meth-addicted homeless woman you let man the phones.
That is offensive. Without homeless people, I wouldn't have half the joy and laughter I do in this life.
Yeah, that felt very forced. Forced
While we
joke.
are on the subject
Forced
of-
homeless joke. It's like the orphan jokes, you know? It's why I never liked the Technoblade fan base. It's, you know, they just kept telling the same jokes over and over again. And it's like, look, it's the funny thing. Why aren't you laughing? I said the funny thing. I said orphan. Why aren't you laughing? I don't get it. I don't know. It's not good. I feel like you need a punchline, you know?
Family. Can you stop finding me and Millie
I don't know, just-
outside of work?
Come on, sweetie, it's not that big a deal.
Excuse me. What? Honey, can you get me the butter?
Sure, sweetie.
Spoiler alert, the butter's spoiled.
What's funny, honey?
Look how flat her face is from the side.
Spoiler alert, the butter.
Look at that. What the fuck is that? Ugh. That is a... Ugh. I shouldn't be dogging on the animation. Whatever. Moving on.
Spoiled.
What's funny, honey?
Really impressive wordplay.
What the? Why are you in our fridge?
I was having a dream my parents were being murdered. Now, I'd like to go back to that.
What you dreaming about?
I was dreaming my parents were being murdered. But now, I'd like to go back to that. Of all the imps in hell,
It's for him that I fell. Oh, Millie. Yay.
Are you
We're
fucking
listening to that
filming
song in
us
the end
right
credits,
now?
by the way.
Just stop doing that.
I don't see what the issue is. Is there something you don't want me seeing?
No.
You a baby wiener haver?
Sir, what you say and how you act is
It's so weird seeing that, like, Luna isn't annoyed by Blitz, like, at all. Like, this entire time, it's like, she's against everyone else but Blitz.
No.
You a baby wiener?
Like, look at that. It's the fucking laughing dog meme. What's the fucking, was it Duck Hunt? The fucking dog that, like, makes fun of you or whatever, like, laughs at you? It's literally that. Hold on,
I
listen
don't
to
see
that.
what the issue is. Is there something you don't want me seeing?
No.
You a baby wiener haver?
Sir.
That's literally
have another
also
panic
another,
attack.
like, solid red eye Blitz.
There. Have another
Say and how you act is totally inappropriate.
Calm down, Mox. You're gonna have a...
Look, I don't. Something you don't want me seeing?
Oh, I fired it a little bit.
I don't see what the issue is. Is there something
Yeah, see, look.
you don't want me seeing?
No.
You a baby wiener haver?
Sir.
It's the fucking Duck Hunt dog. It's the fucking goddamn it.
What you say and how you act is totally inappropriate.
Calm down, Mox. You're gonna have another panic attack.
I am calm.
There.
Yeah, doting wife.
Look, I don't judge the boring couple stuff you do outside of work hours, so don't.
I'm just like
judge
crude. It's
me.
Michael
Oh, I do
from The
judge
Office.
you,
Is
sir.
that his name?
Quite a lot,
Am I
actually.
getting that wrong?
He's our boss.
No, it's fine, Mills. Your husband is just, how do I say this without being offensive? Retarded.
Love
Does
that.
immaturely insulting me make you feel better,
Better about your sad single life. It actually does.
The only reason you have a wife is because you're easy to manage.
No, he's not, you...
Bitch! Do not talk to my receptionist that way. She's sensitive.
Yes, I am.
You guys
Yeah,
are all
see?
fucking assholes.
It's a million Moxie versus Luna
Oh, shut up, kid. You're lucky to
and
witness this.
Blitz.
This company is such a mess.
All right, let's get back to talking about my outfit.
Nobody was talking about that.
And the
That's why
outfit
I'm trying to
changes
get that
too.
ball
The
rolling.
skull
So how does
becomes
it
like a
look?
bow
It's good,
tie.
right?
It's been a literal hell having to pretend to be paralyzed so you fuck shits wouldn't kill me. But now I want that. I want death. You are a selfish, greedy clown. And I'm a kid. We're supposed to like clowns.
No, you're not. That's a
Even
lie.
The creepy ones.
Wrong.
Hey now, that's not
No
fair.
one
If
likes
I wanted to hear
clowns.
from a spineless jack,
Wow, that was the deepest Moxie's voice has ever been.
even the creepy ones. Hey now, that's not very. If I wanted to hear from a spineless
Listen to that,
jackass,
like-
I'd rip out your spine and ask you some shit.
That's my husband you're talking to.
That's your husband? I figured you for a slut, but I didn't know you needed dick that bad. And you,
That's a fucking
a slut, but I didn't
Ed,
know
Ed,
you
and
needed
Eddie
dick
face, right?
that bad.
Like, I swear to God, I've seen this voice, this face in Ed, Ed, and Eddie. Like, that is literally, God damn it.
And you,
What? What about me?
nothing.
I'm a
I don't
cat
talk to
person.
dogs. I'm a cat person.
Wow. Oh, you know, kid, you kind of are a piece of shit.
Yeah, Captain Ray, he is good at piece of shit.
Oh, fuck. Guys, I just got a text from our client. Guess he was the right target after all.
Who?
Him.
Me?
Yep,
They wanted us to kill an actual child.
that's what they're saying.
I guess there is a God.
Well, Christ on a stick. I guess there is a God. You know, folks, with this company, I really wanted to prove that we're capable of doing the same things anyone else can.
It's
Like
trying
killing
really
people.
hard to be
So
like
us here at
shock.
the immediate murder professionals
Shocking.
group,
Like,
we
maybe
promise
too
to settle
hard.
your unfinished business, or your money is gone and you're never getting it back. And you can write us a bad review, but we'll play dumb to it because it's hell and no one fucking cares. You know, even though this kid was a target, he's still a child. It's important that we handle this going forward respectfully.
And then they just drop him.
If anyone has seen my little Eddie,
Mom sucks
please
at drawing.
contact us at
You're welcome.
Oh, what a thrill when the crimson starts to spill. And my Millie goes in for the kill. She takes away my breath. She's the angel.
Brock Baker was in this? It's amazing. Actually, you know what? Let's check up on Brock Baker. What is he up to? All right, Brock Baker. Oh, you look different from how I remember you. Yeah. Wow. 1 month ago, best of 2024 video. That's like the second YouTuber that has one of those. The other one being like Lythero. Lythero's last video was his best, or is it the Shadow video? Yeah, best of Lythero 2 months ago. Yeah, see, you know, best of Lythero 2024, best of Brock Baker 2024. You know, what was Russian Badgers? Am I gonna see the same? No, getting dumpstered by 40-year-old divorced electricians with aim assist. Hey, look at him. Russian Badger, you know, ahead of the game. He's posting more frequently. Look at that. Well, not really. Every 3 months. It used to be long, you know. Surviving a nuke by flipping a coin. You know, Helldivers. Look at him go. Good for him. I didn't know Brock Baker was in this. That's probably going to be the last... That's going to be the last... Really, he was the nurse? Oh, anyways, this is gonna be the last person I recognize other than, you know, Brandon Rogers right there.
For me.
Samantha Ames, Amy Hurd, Amanda Hurd. The Hurds.
Oh, Millie.
Amy Hurd. Hey, look. Was she also in the last one? Amy Hurd. Look at that. Boarded by animation. Look at you, Amy Hurd.
It's like a dream when I hear her victim start to scream. In and out of the sack, she's the maniac for me. Oh, Millie. When the blood starts dripping down the walls, and the bodies start to fall, my heart skips a beat. When my Millie's guns are blazing in the heat, my assassin love, she makes the murdering fun for me. A-la-da-dee, of all the imps in hell,
It's for her that I fell. Oh, Millie. Aww. It's adorable. It's adorable. I love their relationship so much. All right, so that was the pilot. Yeah, we're gonna pull up the tier list for this one. Let's do it. Oh no, this doesn't include the pilot. Okay, whatever. Updated. This includes the pilot. Okay. As a pilot, it's serviceable. You know, it has a lot of funny moments. Obviously, there were some flaws I was able to point out pretty quick. Some things I didn't like about the animation. You know, but B tier. You know, not a terrible episode. I mean, it sets the stage well enough. Oh. That's D. Oops, made a mistake there. Yeah, you know, serviceable episode. Serviceable. I don't want to put it in C because, you know, I feel like this is when, like, this is middle of the road leaning towards bad. This is middle of the road leaning towards good. Let's just leaning bad. Leaning good. And then we just have bad, awful, good, amazing. I guess it's supposed to be spectacular. Whatever. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I want to do this based off of memory, and then we'll rearrange it later on. Murder Family, D tier. I remember not liking this episode. I think it's bad. This, A. The Verosica episode, I think, from memory, you know. F for the cherubs. Fuck that. That's the first Striker episode. S fucking tier. This is the Harvest Moon Festival, right? S tier. I remember it's hilarious, very well animated, introduces Striker, it's good. This is the Chuds. I know that's not their actual name. I can't remember what dorks. The Chuds. I'm gonna call them the Chuds anyways. I feel like this episode, I want to say it's leaning bad. Like, it's a really well animated, if I remember correctly, but you know, it's it's not good. It's not good. But you know, it's all right as an episode. But animation wise, I mean, obviously S tier. But you know, as an episode, it just feels like it's only there to introduce the dorks and isn't good. That, again, just off memory, we're gonna fix this. The Asmodeus episode, S tier. The Beelzebub episode, S tier. This is the first episode of season 2. We'll put that in A tier, above Lululand. I hate this episode, but I don't think it's as bad as Cherubs. This one, S tier. This one's Striker, kidnaps Stolas. I want to put it in leaning bad. I know a lot of people aren't going to like that, but I thought it was like, it didn't make much sense that it was cutting back and forth between Blitz taking Luna to get her shot. It's just like, it's not good. F. S. S, S, S. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me just... That's not the episode I thought it was. A. S. And this is the short with Millie and her sister. I don't know if it's fair to judge shorts, but this one was really heartwarming. I'm going to put it A tier, above Lululand. I remember this episode. A tier, B tier, leaning good. This one was fucking awful. You know, the penguins. Apparently there's merch for it. I didn't like it. This is, which one are you? Oh, you're the cat demon lady who's obsessed with, like, demons and shit. Okay, you're going A tier as well. I haven't seen this one. Oh, no, I have. This is the Chupacabra one. You know, it has dorks in it. Obviously, it's not very memorable, so I'm going to put it here. This is the last episode I've actually watched, Ghostfuckers. And leaning good. I'll put it here. Okay, so this is based off of memory. Here, this is ones I haven't watched yet, so let's just add a row below F. Yet to watch. No, not bad being only 2 episodes behind when I dropped it, you know. Some people dropped it at, like, after the pilot. Yeah. All right, so this is off memory, and we're obviously going to adjust this moving forward.